Okay. So, for those who are here for the series, yeah, there were some slight technical difficulties. You have missed the following. I killed a vampire that was pretending to be a bard, and I then killed some bandits and got a crossbow schematic from them. That is all that we have missed. There was no audio for that portion of the stream because Windows update or OBS update or Discord update or something caused a problem. And yes. So, we came here to find out about the Moth Priest. I now have Serana with me because I think she's necessary for this mission. I think. There was a dragon. It was only a baby dragon. It didn't put up much of a fight. Spoke to a carriage driver about the Moth Priest.
Need a ride?
Ah, or we didn't.
It's one of them Imperial skulls. Might be that I have. I got enough troubles on my mind just trying to... Now that I think on it, they tried to hire me for a trip to Dragonbridge. But I told them that ain't one of my stops.
There we go. Right. Should all be back to good. Is the audio okay now, folks? Stream audio. If you're still there. Right, off to Dragonbridge. Technical.
Here for work? Get an axe and bring me all the wood you can chop.
Wow, absolutely nothing in my watch now suggested this on Steam.
Really?
All of it looks trash.
How's the stream audio now, Talia? Is it working? Discord apparently is working, so that's a start.
Well, it's working just fine. I heard you ask Talia, well, how's the Discord audio? And then I heard because of delay, Talia saying, it's all trash.
Yay.
The audio is working absolutely good.
Everything's coming up green.
Cool.
Be right back.
Yeah, I don't know what caused that problem. I really don't.
Blame Steam. It's always
If you know
I think Windows, actually. I dared to restart my PC, so, you know.
Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them.
Legion soldiers gleam like fresh fallen
Maybe
snow
it
and
was
clank like a
still
kitchen.
blame Steam.
They head this way, we'll know it.
Oh, also, and as I reloaded, need to do that.
My cousin.
What do you need?
What junk have I got to sell? Yes, elven arrows, exotic bow. I'll save that for making silver ingots. Yep. Yep. Need steel, love? Yeah, you do. Excellent.
And now I've got that sea shanty I was telling you about stuck in my head.
Ah, of course you do.
It's a good shanty, and I am going to rewrite it for the dwarves of Warhammer.
Blood calls me.
Yeah. I got an axe with your name on it, vampire.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand
Not
it.
me.
Serana, I've told you, I can't loot them if you raise them. That's Serana.
She'll be fine.
Oh, and there goes the Stormcloak Quartermaster, who I was just trading
Fight
with.
or die well. Fight. I bet we have rabbit again. I'm getting sick of rabbit. You must be all right.
Now wrong with a bit of rabbit, mate. Good.
Stories.
A good recipe for rabbit.
Fun fact, I'm actually editing out a rabbit from a picture for your technical difficulties.
Okay. Random.
I bet we have rabbit again. I'm getting sick.
I just thought that tied in kind of well.
Yeah, yeah. Indeed. There you go. That's the Stormcloaks thoroughly robbed. Right. Weird that they don't mind me just helping myself. They must think I'm part of the cause or something. Really not. Right, I need to get to Dragon Bridge, which is not accessible this way. Sploosh. Fishies. When I played Nargonian, I spent so many hours just like fishing, like and searching for like wrecks and stuff, things at the bottom of rivers and. Whereas Khajiit doesn't particularly like the water. Although he does enjoy the fishies.
As we feel about Meow Mix.
And any comments about Moon Sugar are purely stereotypes. Oh. Okay. I guess the pub is probably the most logical place to start my inquiries.
Fida's teaching me the Innkeeper's trade. She runs the Four Shields.
There are dragons about, traveler. Be warned.
Yeah, I know there are, mate.
Fate is the name. I keep the inn.
Should warn the dragons about me.
People say there's someone in Riften that can change your face. Make you look completely
Oh, yeah.
different.
My wife
People
heard a
believe
bit
that?
of news from someone over
There are
across
dragons
the
about,
pond
traveler.
about Glasgow, about
Be
how like there was a
warned.
shooting or something. I
Mhm.
told her, hun, that's Glasgow. That's like
We've seen them
an
too.
everyday thing.
We lost our home.
Oh, they don't normally go for
Livestock.
guns.
We barely have enough gold to get by.
No, it was a stabbing. That's what it was.
Thank
Oh,
you,
right.
traveler.
Well, yeah, that's normal.
Be safe, and don't forget to keep an eye on the sky.
I don't even think that registers on the needle.
Yeah, it's not even
Thanks
news.
for the gold, traveler.
Thank you for your kindness.
Just like shootings in America.
Yeah. Yeah. It's all the same. It's just, you know, cultural preferences.
You're the harbinger of
Yeah.
the companions. It is my honor
really
to stand
care, like,
before you.
Keep it personal for some fucking reason.
Yeah. See the whites of their eyes.
Please stop looking at me like that. First
But
the
this
war, and now
conversation's
there's talk
probably
of
not safe for
dragons.
Twitch.
What's next?
Seen some mean-spirited... Welcome, traveler. Mind yourself.
A moth priest? I'm sorry, but I don't know anything about that. Try asking one of the guards.
Okay, I will.
You could tell he was about to curse too. Seen some mean-spirited. Oh, welcome, traveler.
Yeah. Yeah. Goddess of Kinnereth. Slayer of chickens. Why, Kinnereth? Why? Domesticated animal, Kinnereth. Leave him alone.
That chicken was a right cop, that's why.
Yeah.
Where is that
Wah,
lazy
wah.
man?
That's
Oh,
good.
shut up. You're acting like
God,
you've got egg on
God.
your face.
Oh no, we'll have no more of this foul language.
Seriously. That's just the lowest pecking order here.
It's like poultry in
The red
motion.
angry bird.
Hey, God.
What is it? Dragons? Ah. So that was a moth priest then. He rode through town not long ago with an escort of soldiers. They didn't stop. Just headed south across the Dragon Bridge.
What is it? Dragons? What is it, boy? What is it, lassie? Alduin fell down the well.
Is that dragons? Okay. Right. He was nearby, apparently. 30 along the road. Go on, scary lady, let's go. Really not comfortable, like, adventuring with the vampire. I'm particularly uncomfortable when she's walking around in daylight. And didn't know that there was an empire, which means that she's very, very old. And therefore probably way more powerful than she's letting on. In the meantime, I should just pick some flowers. Investigate the scene of the attack. They got the horse. They always get the horse. Yep, vampire. Ah, I see the problem. The guard didn't have a weapon. Moth priest to Forebear's holdout for safekeeping until I break his will. Okay.
For his needs.
Mm-hmm. That may also be involved. Ah, looks like they got these guys as well. Fortunate for them. Wrong place, wrong time, lady. Wrong place, wrong time. I don't know why I'm still picking the flowers. It's not like I can't grow them all. It's just absolute force of habit. Kitty botanist. Ever in search of the catnip. Okay.
Who's there? That'll teach you.
At least Serana doesn't bugger up my stealth. Say that much. At least not this time. There's opportunity yet.
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
Well, no, there we go. Stealth buggered.
Someone there?
Who's there? I knew I heard something. Okay.
Now you're mine.
The more you fight me, the more you will suffer, mortal.
I will resist you, monster. I must.
How much longer can you keep this up, Moth Priest? Your
Hello?
mind was
Who's there?
Thought I was just a pretty face.
Didn't even think you were a pretty face, love.
at last.
Ooh, Ebony Scimitar. Don't mind if I do. Right.
But my master is dead.
Where'd you come from?
Wait, stop! I yield! That wasn't me. You were fighting.
Pretty sure it was, dude.
My eyes, but I could not control my actions. Thank you for breaking that foul vampire's hold over me. Thank the divines for you. I'm quite all right, thanks to you. Dexian Evicus is my name. I'm a moth priest of the White Gold Tower.
These vampires claimed they had some purpose in store for me, but they wouldn't say what. Probably hoping to ransom me, the fools. You do? All right then, enough mysteries. You have an Elder Scroll. Remarkable. If my knowledge of history...
God is messing with dead people again, isn't she?
That the Dawn Guard was an ancient order of vampire hunters. I will be happy to assist you with your Elder Scroll. Just tell me where I need to go. Very well. I'll hurry on my way there before more of those vampires turn up.
Told you, Serana. No.
Thank the divines for you.
I mean, that's vampires in general.
Well, yes. Yes, it is. Don't let good looks, like, fool you. It's all magic. It's just a glamour. She's a vicious predator. I'm really uncomfortable about working with her, but you have to.
I am on. Sorry.
No worries. Y'all gonna believe. Ooh.
What do you want, cat?
Convenient how they carry notes on
Unless
them.
you're here to solve this nightmare problem, I don't need you. Well, I trust you'll take care of this unwanted visitor. My guards will not interfere with you carrying out my justice.
You are.
Don't bother me again unless it's important.
Hey, you. Alright, so here's to hoping I can now start unlocking the other missions. Shall see. So I want the Dawn Guard magic.
I'm
impressed you could find a moth priest so quickly. Good. Maybe now they'll afford the vampire threat a tad bit more for the reading? Yeah. Just let the old man know when you're ready.
Ah, hello there. Ah, my rescuer. It's good to see you again. It's not exactly the hospitality I'm used to, but your man Isran has seen to my needs well enough. And might I add, this is a remarkable fortress. I have colleagues back home that would love to study this place in detail. Oh, most certainly. Let's find out what secrets the scroll can tell. Now, if everyone will please be quiet, I must concentrate. I see a vision before me, an image of a great bow. I know this weapon. It is Oriel's bow. Now a voice whispers, saying, among the night's children, a dread lord will rise. In an age of strife, when dragons return to the realm of men, darkness will mingle with light, and the night and the day will be one.
Can't.
The voice fades and the
But I will do.
to shimmer and distort.
Right, at your convenience, of course.
There is more.
Yeah, it's not that I can't alt tab with Skyrim.
Written elsewhere. I think
It don't like
more
it.
to the prophecy
like trying to
recorded in
dance
other
in a mine.
scrolls. Yes, I see them now.
Bad idea.
One
With that
contains
said,
the ancient
I will
secrets
bid
of
you
the
adieu.
dragons.
Alright, fair enough, Grot. You have a good one,
Another
mate.
speaks of the potency of
Okay.
ancient blood. My vision darkens, and I see no more. To know the complete prophecy, we must have the other two scrolls. I must rest now. The reading has made me weary.
Come on, old man. You should get some rest.
Do you have a moment to talk?
I suppose so.
Do you
But
have
I'm
a
keeping my eye on you. My neck protector on.
That moth priest, Dexian. He said we needed 2 other Elder Scrolls. I think I know where we can start looking. Half the people in your little crew would just as soon kill me as talk to me. That doesn't exactly make me want to open up.
Yeah, we can open you up alright.
Welcome from my father.
Get the-
That's saying something.
Chest spreader and the ribs thingy and the hacksaw.
You know, I've asked myself the same thing. I hoped that if he saw me, he might feel something again. But I guess I don't really factor in at this point. I don't even think he sees me as his daughter anymore. I'm just a means to an end. We need to find my mother, Valerica. She'll definitely know where it is. And if we're lucky, she actually has it herself. The last time I saw her, she said that she'd go somewhere safe. Somewhere that my father would never search. Other than that, she wouldn't tell me. But the way she said it, someplace he would never search. It was cryptic, yet she called attention to it. Maybe. What I can't figure out is why she said it that way. Besides, I can't imagine a single place my father would avoid looking. And he's had all this time, too. Any ideas? Wait, that almost makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
There's a
It makes
courtyard in
no
the castle.
sense.
I used to help her tend a garden there. All of the ingredients for our potions came from there. She used to say that my father couldn't stand the place. Too peaceful. Oh, absolutely. But my mother's not a coward. That is, I don't think we'll actually trip over her there, but it's worth a look. True. But I know a way we can get to the courtyard without arousing suspicion. There's an unused inlet on the northern side of the island that was used by the previous owners to bring supplies into the castle. An old escape tunnel from the castle exits there. I think that's our way in. Don't let me stand in. I'll be at the dock whenever you're ready.
She's not going to leave my party, is she? Right. Anything to disenchant? Negatory. Crash out for a little. Check on the mission.
For your help, I'm sending word to the Orc strongholds that you're to be trusted. You should be welcome there now.
Awesome.
Good day, friend. Keeping well?
That's legit useful, thank you.
Do you have a moment? Gunmar and I have been talking and, well, we're slightly worried. We both realized that if Isran's even allowed us in here, he must be really concerned. And if he's that concerned, the situation must be pretty bad. Make sense?
You're realizing this now?
Yes. These vampires are a new threat, and a truly deadly one. Gunmar and I agree that we're going to need Florentius to help. Gunmar and I have a lot of work to do here, so we were hoping that maybe you could track him down. Well, that's the thing. We don't know where he is. Haven't seen him in years. I think he had regular contact with the Vigilance, and I know Isran kept track of him. So maybe you could ask Isran if he knows anything? Just keep in mind that he, well, might not like the idea. Hope you're getting along with Isran. He takes some getting used to. Speak with Gunmar. He has something for you.
Cozy, this is fine for now, but we can't stay holed up here forever. I found another. He's holed up with a group. We need to destroy him before he turns his comrades into a brood of vampires.
Mm-hmm.
What do you need? Blades, armor, smithing materials?
I need to sell you my stuff. Ebony scimitar. Keep that. Not untempting. Nah, I'll sell it. That will be... I'll melt that down now while I'm here. That can be sold. Can be melted down. Tell you what, let's do the meltdown first and then sell.
Fight bravely, friend.
You know, bit sensible that way. No, that's actually my bow.
Our sense of what's right is what... It's no war maidens, but I've got a decent supply.
There's no war maidens, you're alive. Keep a few of those boots because they're very handy boots. Those gauntlets. Gloves. Kind of boots. Mind. There's all that. Yep.
Good luck.
Let's go talk with these around.
Be on your guard at all times. Avoid sleep if you can. Sleep is for the weak. Who said something? Soreen or Gunmar? I thought they'd have learned their lesson by now. I don't trust that man, and I don't want him here. I suppose she's right. I shouldn't let my personal feelings get in the way. Last I heard of him, he was aiding the vigilance of Stendarr at Runwald. He may still be there. If he can maintain some appearance of normalcy, I'll allow him to stay.
Yeah, normal. Like everyone else in this place. Gotcha. Can't we just nuke the vampires? Wouldn't that be simpler? No. Drill a hole in the top of every cave. Big thinking plans.
Simple. You go to the vampire's masquerade and you spike the food with garlic.
Okay. Drifting stables again. On Pinky, ride. Ride faster, Binky. Skyrim has aggressive wildlife. Lots of it. It's really quite scary how close those wolves and bears are to the town. Up there, apparently. If I do. Interesting. Dodgy happenings. Yeah. Ooh, card axe.
What was that? My malachite ore vein. Well, anything down there's now on fire. No, I don't want to fight the... You can't make me. You can't make me fight the husky. Don't want to.
Sound mutations.
Hello.
What you doing?
Yeah, not too bad. Yourself?
How this rolls.
Who is this? You don't sound well.
This is Princess.
Hey, Princess, you don't sound well, buddy. What do I...
I'm depressed.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Perfect. Good solution. Not to Princess's depression, but to me not killing a husky. What's up, Princess? Serious, or... I am live, by the way, so if you need me to dive off, you let me know.
Family upset about my sleeping schedule, which I couldn't change. You know.
Yeah.
Normal shit.
Ooh, Kind's Peace. That's not a bad call, Reed.
And my brother specifically just going off about how all I have to do here is walk the dogs. And then he makes it sound like all I'm supposed to do here, the only reason I am here is to walk dogs, so...
Uh-huh.
Sounds like time to move to Britain to be with you.
Fuck no. Nah.
Good call, Reed.
If anything, he is coming here because I doubt the committee will let that stand, and I am not paying European land prices. Specifically British land prices.
You know, most of the land prices are bullshit near the cities. They're bad, yes, but they're not super bad the further away from the city you get.
Yeah. Also, go north.
Yeah, north. Keep going north. Once you reach Scotland, if you go a little bit more north than that,
It's your bit. Alright, hang on.
Stop when you can smell mushy peas.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, not everything in England's a rip-off. If you go north, it's not bad. Just don't go to London. For all the reasons.
London is an awful place to be. Smog, overcrowding, fucking maze-like roads, assholes on every corner, and worst of all, the English.
Yes, great call on that one, Reed. That solved my moral dilemma nicely. Did that miss? There we go. Yeah, I can hit a moving target.
Huh?
Just arrow dropped.
What was that?
Charmed and blind, apparently. Yep.
Now you're mine.
Seriously, love, this is not a fair. No, this is not a fair fight. I'm an axe to the face. Been hunting vampires. You lot are not a threat. I mean, ideally, I'd like to not have to kill them, but unless I sneak past them all, I don't really see another alternative. And they're just about good enough at spotting me that I can't sneak past them all. All dealt with.
I'm back.
Yeah, welcome back. Ah. Ooh, squishy. Squishy noises. Ooh.
I don't know, I'm just not sure the UK would be the best place to raise my daughter.
I mean, I don't argue, but yeah.
Like, sure, healthcare and all that, but
Yes, not getting screwed over for needing healthcare is it's definitely positive. I will say that much. There are pros and cons to every place in the world.
yeah. But then again, you have enough money in America, you really don't have to worry about it.
Well,
But again, I guess that's true everywhere. If you have enough money,
that is
you don't have to
indeed
worry
true
about a lot of
everywhere,
things.
yeah. That's true no matter where you are.
I don't know. The other thing is also like I like big houses with a lot of space. So
No, you got no chance of that here, mate.
exactly. Like I want a big yard for my daughter to run around and play in with her dogs and other animals we have.
Princess has life planned out.
No, that's very possible, actually.
Well,
This house is a lot fucking cheaper, and the land is a lot cheaper, and you can get in a nice, greenery. Just don't go into the fucking floodplains. It's pissing me off the amount of people complaining. Oh, my house is flooded. Well, why the fuck did you move to a floodplain?
Yeah, why did you buy a house on a floodplain, you idiot? Of course your house is flooded.
Because there was. I mean, to be fair, it might have been because they couldn't afford anywhere else.
I know.
They're the same price, Princess. It's just people are morons.
Oh. Okay, then I have no defense for them.
I don't actually know which one of these is my enemy. I'm going to have to go in and find out.
Oh, but it gets worse for them. After their house is flooded, and they go their life back and before birthday, move to a different house. They pick another house on a different floodplain. Or they move back into the same house they had.
So if the same house they had, I could semi-understand depending on how long you
Yeah,
still
that
there.
one I can give. But if you did move and you chose to move, why the fuck did you move to another floodplain?
See, at that point, I wonder if they're just retarded or if the land person's lying to them.
Landlord doesn't need to lie. You Google it. You can see where the floodplains are written on.
It's really it's not a matter of lying. It's just a matter of people not looking this stuff up. In fact, when you buy a house, you go through all of the process of going through this. So, like, if you want insurance, you go through this process. They know.
The UK, the United Kingdom government actually has a floodplain map.
Yeah. According to Reed, charmed and blind, apparently.
Yeah.
It wasn't flooded when I bought it.
No, he was referring to my shot earlier. Or possibly the NPCs, I'm not sure which, but
I knew it.
blind could easily refer to that shot I made earlier, or didn't make, as the case may be.
You are a very welcome addition to this dreary place, my friend. I owe both you and RK a great deal. I'm sure I'll manage to repay him later. But you, what can I do to thank
If it's like where Florida's floodplains, where everything is on big, thick,
suppose I
fuck-off
could.
stilts.
What, pray tell, is there?
Then you have a problem.
Isran,
Most
my
houses
help.
in Britain are
Is
built
this
sturdy,
some
so
kind of a joke? Did RK put you up to this? Isran's done
There's
nothing
nothing
but mock
unsturdy
me.
about stilts.
He's never given me the respect I deserve. Look, I've just got myself out of quite a mess here, in case you haven't noticed. And while I appreciate your help, What's that? No, that's not what I... Yes, but...
You want to live in England, for a nice,
sure?
nice place to live would
really?
be not in England.
Fine. Arcade says it's a good idea for me to go. I don't agree. But he's not the sort of fellow you can just ignore.
Stepfather,
I'll see you at
Scottish,
Fort Dawnguard then.
lost
Don't worry. Arcade will show me the way.
Their house, their livelihood, all of my boyfriend's personal possessions, save 2 things from his grandfather.
Oof.
Yeah, and also was a scammer and a con artist, and that's why they lost everything.
Uh-huh.
He doesn't want to go anywhere near Scotland.
Hang on, he's blaming Scotland for his grandfather's stupidity.
No, it wasn't his grandfather, it was the stepfather of his mother.
Okay, that's more understandable. Although...
Wales, then.
Scottish con artist.
The Welsh are lovely people.
Wales scares me.
Why?
Scares you.
Nothing scary about Wales. Lovely. They have cheese sandwiches and singing. What more could you want?
Wales is basically Scotland without the Highlands.
I can't understand Welsh.
Just, like, pretend you're having a coughing fit. It's that simple. Where's Zex to make a comment on this? Probably agree.
I don't know. The nice place.
Just understand that 2 L's in a row is pronounced. There you go. It's that simple.
Got Dulwyn, my favourites in Nunros.
Yeah, I'm
Right,
even more scared now.
Yay.
The Welsh language is a beautiful language. To listen to, not to talk, not to speak.
Oh, the master vampire.
Albert Bergen. Yeah, how do you pronounce this one? Albert Wingreg.
Yeah. Llama. Yeah, exactly. It's llama. That actually came out more Jewish than Welsh.
Oh my god.
Then you got Lanfair, Pringo, Gwynlen.
Oh, yeah. Here's my other question. Are you actually allowed to own firearms in the UK? And if so, how hard is it to get one?
Technically, yes.
Yes, and you basically got to be a farmer.
I see.
Or just have the license.
Yeah, you got to have a reason for it, and self-defense isn't a valid one.
Well then, that's screwed.
The farmers are like, why? You're not exactly going to get attacked by people with firearms too. Plus, if you're a farmer, it's meant for, small animals.
Yeah, you can get hunting licenses and stuff. Basically, it's nigh on impossible to get a handgun. But rifles, shotguns, etc., no problem, provided it's valid for your profession. But like I said, self-defense is not considered a legitimate reason. You also can't have a criminal record, unsurprisingly.
Exactly gonna get attacked.
That last bit, I fully understand. If I'm gonna get shanked by somebody in London, I want to blow their kneecap.
If you're gonna get shanked in fucking London, you should have been in France, first of all. Second of all, you wouldn't have been able to do shit anyway, because you got stabbed. Which means they got close enough to you to stab you.
Frost or lightning, you will suffer.
Gone.
Good. Gonna help.
Understanding the British culture from the American perspective. Yeah. Basically, Princess, it's not that criminals don't have guns in the UK. It's that petty criminals don't have guns in the UK. Does that make sense to you?
So basically,
yes, and that terrifies me even more.
Why? Because the big criminals ain't exactly gonna, bother with you. You're not worth it.
I don't care if I'm not worth it. One day I might be.
What the fuck would you mean? You're a multi-billionaire? Not tell anyone? And if you were, you'd have a security detail.
I've been mugged 3 times in my life. All 3 times are unsuccessful. All 3 times involved some idiot with a knife. I can take an idiot with a knife. I can't take an idiot with a gun.
I understand that.
You're being held up with a gun.
At the same time, I'm not an idiot.
Look, having a gun is not going to help you.
It's a matter of culture, folks, is what it is.
It
like,
really is.
You can bet your bottom dollar that if I lived in America, I'd own a gun.
Oh, 100%.
Yes.
No 2 ways about it.
Everyone. Yeah, because everyone in America has a fucking gun.
I'm pretty
So
sure
not
if you
having
want
a
to
gun
get
is
into
true.
California, you're required to legally own a gun.
Not
I
everyone
don't
in
think
Britain
that's actually
has
a
gun,
thing, but it's
so
funny.
you having a gun is pointless.
It's like with Australia and needing a criminal record, right?
Yep. Mandatory. Although they did lower the bar. Now they allow people with ASBOs in.
Reed says you're thinking Texas, not California. Yeah, they're kind of next door to each other.
They're really not. They're like 5 states away, but yeah.
Why do they need me to do this?
The environment of England is relatively nice.
I swear, they're
Right.
making me do
Also,
this for
how
laughs.
crowded is it up there?
Over
Like in
here.
Highland.
Not very. Most of it is grass and farmland. The most crowded places are the cities, the main ones. Like Manchester, Blackpool, Leeds, Sheffield, Liverpool, Birmingham, Nottingham, London. It's mainly the big, areas. I think the big ones are London, Birmingham, Sheffield, Manchester, Leeds, Liverpool, Newcastle.
You do have to understand, though, that to get from one big city to the next big city in the UK takes about half an hour. They kind of blend into one another in places.
Yeah, most of it's by train.
No, I get that.
Straight from one to the other. And if you drive, it's not that bad.
No, if you go to like Detroit or New York, a lot of the district cities are like that just because it's such a dense population area. Of course, it's completely different because it's an American culture building it, but still.
But yes, to put it in perspective for you, Princess, the UK as a whole, let's talk England specifically rather than the UK as a whole, because a lot of it is just not livable. So England is approximately 1/100th of the size of the USA, and approximately 1/3 of the population.
Yep. So wait, there's uninhabitable spots in the UK? Is it like the floodplains and stuff?
There's the Highlands of Scotland for starters. There's areas of Wales.
National park.
Most of it is national parks.
Yeah, look at the England on a map, and then you'll see national park, national park, national park, national park.
You're mine. You think you stand a chance?
Oh God.
What's the great thing about England is the National Health Service for now.
The fact that if I just say the word troubles, I can spark a diplomatic incident.
Twitch is currently flagging big old
Plays on American. I can say the word trouble.
At this point, I'm truly not allowed. Truly not sure what I'm allowed to say and what I'm not allowed to say. Things have gotten real confusing here.
Yeah, that's the other bit. It's really confusing there about what you are and aren't allowed to do. Like, why is it drowned in so much pain? Like, in America, it's very simple. We settle our... We work on a bartering system as long as you have a gun.
Yeah.
Okay, there is one thing about Britain that's weird. If you ever look at Britain and look at all the names of places, the names are fucking weird.
Oh yeah, there's one that's just like Dick Road and Flick Isle or something, right?
I got a picture of me and a bunch of friends of mine. We went to the Lake District on holiday, like a little camping trip, some years ago, and we found a place there called Bell End View. You're damn right we all took a. You're damn right we all lined up and took a picture next to that signpost.
Holmeswood, Hatsel, Skepsbury, Harscar, Marsdley,
Poster.
Also,
Exon, Crofton, Burton,
oh god.
Cockerbar.
She's summoning Cthulhu.
You got Cockerbar.
Anyway, so I've been playing Total War 2.
Yes.
You know what's great? You've got Longton, and just right next to Longton, you've got New Longton.
New Longton.
Far, literally down the road from me.
That's funny.
What was that?
Anyway, Bear, I think you're gonna be shocked by this statement.
You're pathetic.
I like the Bretonians.
Yes.
I've gotten really good playing them.
There's nothing wrong with that. Tony is good.
I didn't expect you to be.
I mean,
But,
they're a bit
okay.
French, but, you know, we'll let them off.
Yeah. So here's my other question. How do you feel about Réponse de Léon?
I think Repance is probably the hottest lady in the entirety. You know, under that plate armor, she's fit, right? Like,
Oh, 100%.
people talk about
As far as,
Marathi
like-
or you know, the Fey Enchantress. They don't know,
I meant
right?
as like a faction star.
Oh, right. Well,
I don't know what big old fetishes are. Women with extreme muscles with thigh crushing.
Yeah, it's kind of my kick too, to be honest. Like, who doesn't like that?
Any kind of power is good.
They die too quickly.
Physical, emotional,
Well,
financial, any of it works.
Hmm.
I'm a fucking pushover.
But yeah, so it's like I'm currently strength rank 4, and granted, I am playing on easy just because it's my first game.
Mm-hmm. Understandable.
And
I'll let you off.
God, easy is not easy.
No, it's not. No, it's really not.
No.
This is the thing, right? I would have recommended normal for your first game, but you know, easy I can understand. Also, Bretonia is an easy faction as well. One other thing I should
That's
possibly
fair.
point out to you. Who did you start? You started as Rapance, did you?
Yes.
Yeah.
I had to deal with a lot of vampires and Necrons. But about halfway through the game, I was able to get a confederation with the mainland of Bretonia, the one with the Emperor.
Mm-hmm.
And wow, that isle was fucked after I left it, and I fixed it.
Oh, I'm lost. This is very unhelpful. I am very lost. Why am I lost? Is there another way up here? Not that I'm seeing. Help, help, I'm lost.
So I may have to go quickly delete an army. Ugh. Damn it, Griffin Knights, why are you so expensive? Yeah, it's literally just my army upkeep. Okay. Alright, who am I deleting? Who can I afford to delete? That's the question.
Oh yes, the Highland Shooting Center.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I have picked up like some basic things on what you can and dear God shouldn't do.
Charge your cavalry into the enemy spearmen. It'll be fine. Really not
Well,
fine.
if you charge from the back.
Well, yeah.
But it's not even about military stuff. Well, I guess it is. It's more about how if you think you've locked out an area, trust me, you fucking haven't. And always station something there. Because I sent my lovely crusade after I conquered the entirety of the desert to go save the homeland.
Oh, well, you have been playing a lot
the
then.
Same... Yes. I'm on turn 193.
Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you really have been playing a lot.
You can see why my sleep's fucked. Anyway.
Did you not win the game like 10 turns, like 93 turns ago?
Because I was still figuring out chivalry. I got 16,000. I need 2,000. Or I got 1,600. I need 2,000. Also, the Empire kind of, like the Reichland, kind of steamrolled this game, so Jesus. They're currently at strength 1. I have them on a military alliance, so nothing can stop us. But fuck.
I am the confused.
You're mine.
Aha! That was the problem. Back out again.
Because, also, Barry, you're going to love what's currently happening to me. So, as soon as I divert most of my force to the mainland to deal with most of this bullshit, like the vampires of the Skaven that have basically gone unstopped up there, 3 of my cities become a target for an orc wog.
Naturally.
At the same time.
Yes, orcs be orcs. Yes. As this happens.
Thankfully, I had a very friendly dwarf alliance at Karak Zoom, or whatever it is.
Karak Zoom.
Decided to fuck off. Yeah.
Right, let's try getting out of this place and then back in and hope that the guy doesn't fall through the damn floor again.
Thing is, they were also targets of a wog.
Bad Skyrim.
So
Bad.
they've been getting hit kind of pretty hard. And as currently, we've just been trying to do our best to fucking stem the green tide. And I'm going bankrupt. I need to delete an army. I can't afford to delete an army. Paid.
I can catch him with fire breath. Hopefully he'll just be dead.
Princess.
What?
What's that? I've got something for you to do.
Now you'll
that I came across by sheer accident.
Okay.
So I was working on making a technical difficulties screen for Big Ol' Bear, and I was looking for a bear in a hard hat. And I googled bear construction coloring book. Everyone else, do it so at your own risk. Princess, go for it.
Concern.
Wait for it.
Alright, So, what did you want me to Google?
Bear construction coloring book. BEAR, like the animal. Wait for it. There it is.
What?
That is not at all like what I was looking for.
No, you poor bastard.
Bad Google. Bad.
4 fucking really buff men and nothing but fucking jockstrap.
Bad Google.
Borat's swimsuit had more fabric than what they're wearing.
Seriously, what the fuck? With nothing but hard hats, coffee mugs, fucking tool cases, toolboxes.
Yeah.
I guarantee you this is not up to health and safety standards.
No.
Yeah. Operational health and safety does not approve. It's not uniform.
This is not OSHA approved.
Really not OSHA approved.
Do you have OSHA over there or something similar to it?
Yeah, something very similar to it. We probably invented it, to be perfectly honest. It's very British.
Not surprised.
To be fair, considering the search criteria, that does technically match. However, it is very much not what I was looking for.
No.
Okay.
Yes, I see.
Also, I may have pissed off the Wood Elves, but thanks to a
I'll
lot
settle
of
in, and then
easy
RK and I will start to put
diplomacy, I
things
was
right.
able to get them to
Don't
fuck
you
off
worry.
and be nice.
The Wood Elves deserve everything they get, in my opinion. I took great pleasure as Ickit Claw nuking Athel Lauren. When I say nuking, I mean it literally.
Oh no, I've seen what Skaven could do. I had to push them out of my lands and destroy their entire clan and Skaven Blight.
Noble
It was
cause.
painful.
RK likes the idea very
Thankfully,
much,
Griffin
so
Knights
I'm
are
happy to
fucking
help.
terrifying.
Okay, so
Literally.
for those not currently streaming Skyrim, take a look in Biggle's stream-related chat. You'll see the technical difficulty screen. Simple, but it gets the point across.
A noble cause.
Okay, sure.
RK likes the idea very
Stream
much,
chat?
so
That's
I'm
the one
happy
you
to
wanna
help.
look at?
Biggle's
I once
stream-related
killed
chat.
30 vampires. Speak with Gunmar. He has something for
Oh,
you.
that's great, actually. That's really good.
Oh, well, some things, I suppose. Remedies, cures, a poison or two.
Yeah, Bear, when you get the chance, have a look at that. That's actually a wonderful image.
Yeah, I will do. I just can't alt-tab Skyrim, that's all. Aha! Yes. Yes.
God. I love Sharkin so much. Literally, I ask him, so where do you want to live? And then we have like this little conversation about it. And then eventually we come to the conclusion that we neither of us really know yet. And then I sent him a little heart emoji, and he's like, first things first, you visit me a few times after uni, and we see how we are. It'll be fine, but we need to see what we work on together as a couple. And then the immediate message after that is, then I'm marrying your ass. It's just another heart afterwards.
It's adorable.
God, I love this bastard.
I expect wedding invitations immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh, that's another thing. Yeah, we probably would have to get married in England.
What, can you... Is it... It's legal in the US, isn't it?
Along with Isran.
Depends on the state.
Yeah, alright. Isn't it legal to have, like, a federal wedding?
Unfortunately, America's a bit backwards.
We know that.
Yeah.
I just didn't think they were that backwards.
No, it's
whatever you're looking
just
to get rid of.
conservative pricks being pricks. Anyway.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like legal, right?
Let's put it in perspective.
Depends on the state.
Wow. Wow.
They argued hell for leather to get gay wedding dates banned.
Oh.
And then when it backfired and bit them in the ass.
Yeah.
Good day.
Yep. Because guess what? If gay people weren't going
Cozy
to get
little
married,
place,
things
isn't
were
this?
just going to get more depressing and degenerate in their areas with gay people
That's
in
one
them.
less
Mhm.
beast
That's
and
not
nest
why
of
it backfired.
broodlings
It
we needn't
backfired.
worry
Okay,
about
so
any
private
longer.
businesses are
Speak
allowed
with
to refuse service.
Florentius. He has something for you.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that too. Fucking, there was riots
Arcay's
over
been
that.
watching over
And
me.
now,
Arcay has
a
some.
gay
Your
company's
wife,
refusing
a
service.
vicious
looking
night
for
stalker,
service, and they're
rules
like,
over a group of
The
bandits.
horror.
No, it's Zolda!
Arcay's never clear on life and death.
Speaking of marriage, folks, my wife just got kidnapped by vampires.
That's awkward.
Don't you worry about me.
Are you playing
Been through
Skyrim?
worse.
I am indeed.
Come out of this.
He is playing Skyward.
About to say, Big O, you don't have a wife.
No, I don't. I'm not married. I am in Skyrim though. Skyrim wife counts, right? How it
Yes.
works.
What do you mean?
If anime waifus count, then
Back up. Hold on. So the biggest problem with what Big O said was the fact that he had a wife, not the fact that it was vampires kidnapped her. Okay.
do not worry about it.
What?
No, I was telling her, do not worry about it. Do not worry about it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
see what
Princess,
you're doing.
worry about it.
No. Okay, I've deleted an army.
Hope you're getting
We're
along
good
with
now.
this
I'm
one.
no longer facing bankruptcy.
Greetings,
Yay.
has something for
Hey, Seth.
Now
Are
I
you
just need
you
to
are
deal
under the
with
weather, aren't you,
entirety
Nanachi?
of the Orc army.
Yes, very.
When are you good to start? Or when are we good to
It's
start?
only 4:46.
Yeah,
so
no, it's early yet.
Yeah. If we can get Frosty in here, is about time when we can start.
No.
Well, Frosty's Australian, so him being available is
Oh,
just
crazy bastard.
roll of a dice, man. And I
If
certainly.
not, then then that's fine. We'll just start. Normal time, I guess. Besides,
Well, Frosty couldn't play anyway, if you remember, because it would just broke.
I'll buy
There's a
whatever you
ping
need
from
to get
Australia, so.
well, I just want to know if he will give us permission to use his mod or not. His mods.
You don't need permission to use his mods.
Well, for streaming purposes.
You don't need permission to use. We haven't asked that of anybody else. What does it matter? You're talking about his mods for space engineers. They're publicly released, man. Then it's not like we've got his private mods or anything. They're public mods. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Total non-issue.
Okay. But I'm gonna skadoodle in some Blender for a bit.
Yup. Fair enough, mate.
Cozy little
Come
place.
on.
Well,
isn't
time
it?
to start the great purge of the Badlands.
Speak
Damn
with
it, I keep
Florentius.
missing the fucking
He has
button.
something for you.
Well,
I had a button
This
on
is
the back of
everything
my
I've got
headset
right
that
now.
mutes it, and I had it pressed and I didn't realize it. Damn it.
So if you guys hear me
happens.
sneeze, apologies. I will try to flip my mic up as fast as I can, but I don't know
it's
how
fine,
well that
man.
will go.
Don't worry about it.
I've been non-stop sneezing and it's horrible. Like every minute or so I'll sneeze. Right now it's good because I took some medicine, but
Yeah, you sound really rough, mate. Like, proper rough.
Yeah.
I think it's just a sinus infection.
Ain't no
Oh,
just.
Suck. I mean, there's kind of a just with sinus infections, at least
Not
in America, because
really
we don't
bad.
have really bad ones. We have annoying ones, but not ones that actually normally end up being lethal.
Oh, this is actually surprising. I haven't been actually sick in
Quite
like
bravely.
4 to 5 years.
Oh, dude, like, for me, yeah, I feel what you mean. Because, like, for a very long time,
Did you folks want to do something multiplayer for a little bit while we wait for everybody else to get on for the space engineers?
I won't lie to you.
This is
I
fine
wanna
for
do
now,
Total
but
War.
we can't stay holed up here forever.
Badly. I want to be thrown into the melting pot, and I want to see how I do.
I still haven't asked my parents again if I can get Vermintide, because I still have to get parents' permission to play that.
Yeah, it's 18 rated, isn't it? Yeah. For some god unknown reason.
So I literally physically can't buy it for
I
you.
mean, you could, but like, I'd have to ask my parents if you could buy it for me. They let me play these types of games. Anyway,
Technically speaking, no, it's like we officially can't condone it. The fact that it really shouldn't be 18 rated and it's absolutely preposterous that it's got an 18 rating is irrelevant.
It's literally just because you can sever limbs. That's how the rating committee views it.
And the rating committee are idiots. Absolute idiots.
Really? I play VR games that are you can sever limbs.
Remember, limb severing and all that shit? That's adult. It's gotta be adult. Gambling for 3-year-olds? Ah, that's good. That's fine.
Yeah. Loot boxes for 3-year-olds, absolutely fine.
No, not loot boxes. Surprise mechanics.
No. I'm not letting them get away with making it a software like loot boxes. No, it's gambling.
To be fair,
Yeah, good on you.
The government
Language
actually
matters. If you start calling it loot boxes, everyone starts calling it that. It's not loot boxes. That's gambling.
Talia, did you not see the article a few years ago about the infamous Blackbriar versus EA court case with the Supreme Court?
Well, you're not streaming.
They legally ruled
I am, yeah.
Because of my life.
Loot
Yeah, no, I'm streaming.
Gambling.
Something
Court
horrible
of
happened in my
America.
city today.
If
Yeah, I'm streaming. You guys are all just talking shit. It's all good.
if you can buy those boxes with real currency,
which you can.
Skyrim with random interjections.
Make it a free thing or bought with in-game currency that like you can't pay for, which they specifically said that's fine for a kid.
Yeah, that is fine. But
if it's something that can be charged on their parents' credit card, this is gambling. You need to put that in with actual adult stuff and
Time to go rescue the missus.
That's
They still have to
well
stay
and
in-game
good,
purchases.
But remember, it isn't a law unless it's enforced.
Oh, believe me, it is, because the wonderful thing about the federal government is they have a gambling committee, and guess how much of a cut they get out of all gambling profits?
A lot, but I'm still waiting for them to do anything about it.
They are doing things about it. If you're seeing EA games that have gambling that you can buy for over there, it's not in America.
FIFA.
Yeah, well, currently they're only beating the shit out of EA.
I'm going to throw one extra crank in there just because I can, and it's relevant. The term microtransactions, I believe, should be redefined to be any purchases under $1.
Yeah,
because there was a what was it? Angry Birds racing game that had a $100 microtransaction for one of the cars. Like the best car in the game, physically best, but exactly. That's why I wanted it defined to be under $1. So like you could still call it a microtransaction. You just have to reduce that price to real tiny.
Yeah, I agree that should also be, but like I'm glad that the federal government caught up on the EA gambling, but they still got the rest of the shit to do.
Sounds great, but wait till I actually see some action on it.
Yeah, they heard the start gun of the race. We haven't seen it yet.
Because they can say this for you, don't do nothing.
I mean, I guess, yeah, but another thing with the federal government is also made of several different people, parties, and it's very complex to the point where two people working in the same department, if they're of different political alignments, may not actually do their jobs just because they don't want to work with each other.
That's why I'm saying I'm going to wait until I see some action, because...
That's why I hate politics.
If
I agree.
action happens, then nothing happened. It's like, okay, so you still have gambling for 3-year-olds. Great.
Yeah. There was two very specific things that George Washington said would be the downfall of our nation. Meddling in foreign affairs and political parties.
Ooh, we've got
And
both.
to clarify, he also said political parties would be the bigger problem. And he was fucking
Well, it's okay.
right.
We don't have political parties. We have a political party.
It's not wrong.
Yeah. It's literally just one or the other, one or the other, one or the other. It's fucking... It's depressing now.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know they're all backed by big mega corporations, specifically like
Now,
the
ain't
four
this
that
a
control all the food production in America, which is bullshit.
Yep.
So
Those need to be dismantled like fucking Rockefeller was with the oil. Same thing with Facebook, same thing with a lot of these big mega corps. It's ridiculous.
And if you really want to get depressed, it's even worse in England.
And if you really,
I can imagine.
something really depressing actually happened today in my city.
I'm sorry.
So you know how petty people can be? That a 19-year-old person will shoot a 13-year-old girl point blank in the face?
Can we drop this whilst on stream?
Yeah, please not.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Yeah. Forget it.
But yeah, that's very fucked up, and I'd probably return the favor to that asshole. Just saying.
I did it, Isolde. It was me. To save you. I'm going to assume you meant you're going to find whoever hired these people. And then you're going to tell me where they are.
Turns out Isolde's a vampire. Or how do
No.
you say her name?
Isolde.
Wait.
My wonderful bride and business partner.
What was the group of assassins that you can find in called? I can't remember.
The
Dark Brotherhood.
Yep.
No, it's the Black Hand or whatever it was. No, not
That's
the
their
Brotherhood.
symbol, but yeah, it is the Dark Brotherhood.
Yeah, it's the Dark Brotherhood.
The Dark Brotherhood, yeah.
And then the other one that exists is the Morag Tong. Who are they're the Assassins Guild, okay? The Morag Tong are assassins. The Dark Brotherhood are murderers. For religious reasons.
I like the Dark Brotherhood.
Hail Sithis, brother. May the void claim my soul.
Hey there, buddy, pal, friend.
I fucking loved them in Oblivion. It was so good.
Mm-hmm.
The voice acting was superb.
It was good, but I didn't like the storyline of what you had to go through.
No, yeah, some of the quests were bullshit, and just like the flow of the whole thing didn't really make much sense. But it was made up for by fucking excellent voice acting. Seriously, like I'd argue probably for some of the
One
best
thing I
voice
don't
acting
like
I've
about
heard in an
Skyrim is
Elder
the
Scrolls
freaking
game.
Thieves Guild. I hate them.
Well,
Thieves
the
Guild.
guilds are not what they should be. I think with Skyrim.
No, they're
yeah.
No,
The guild
like,
side
literally
of
they're
things,
just
like the open
self-insert
world, are
and-
great, the combat great, but the guilds are a bit weak sauce, honestly.
Yeah, they needed to be a bit more.
Arcane's been watching over
For
me
one
for
thing, it needs to
years
be
now.
easier to
He says
use
he's
them
not
to
too sure
influence
about
the
you
player's
yet,
environment. That would have gone a long way.
Yeah.
Literally, like starting actual underground cartels.
I once killed
and
30
shit.
vampires
Guards
with my
literally
bare
looking
hands,
the other
you know.
way,
I
not
know.
because you're the Dragonborn, but
Arcane
because
told
you're
me
the
of
leader
your
of the Thieves
success.
Guild, and they'll get shanked if they don't.
Speak with Gunmar. He has something for you.
That's what
Oh,
I wanted.
well,
that kind of
some
stuff. And then
things,
Dark
I
Brotherhood, where you
suppose.
can literally just turn
Remedies,
the entirety of
cures,
Skyrim to
poisons.
a puppet state to a fucking cult. That would
Yep.
have been great.
I mean, it seemed like it was going that way, and then they dropped the ball at the last fucking finish line, bastards.
Yeah, I actually looked at the coding of the game. That was actually an ending you could do when they were still thinking about doing endings, but they didn't do it. They didn't do the whole narrator story ending that they tried to do for like Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3. No.
They should have, because the reason
should
why
have.
Fallout 3 and
Farewell.
Fallout New Vegas was such a hit was because it had multiple endings.
Yes,
And
and
now we have
also being at
Starfield
the
to look
same
forward to.
time. Oh god, again,
You're
it's
getting
kind
along
of like
with
a
this one.
cyberpunk for me. I
Speak
hope
with
it's good.
Gunmar.
I hope it
He has
redeems the
something
company,
for you.
but I fucking doubt it.
It's not easy to
Causing
get
that.
supplies
They
way
got a
out
taste
here.
of that, you know,
but I'm managing.
online service
Take a look.
money.
Did I mention that? So
the
if we ever
only
speak of
faith I
cars,
have left is Xbox. Because Xbox
All right,
specifically did wonderful with their cross-platform
Cozy little
ability
place,
and told
isn't
Sony
this?
to fuck off. I'm hoping
What do you need?
they'll take some of that
Blades,
self-righteousness
armor,
and rack
smithing
Bethesda
materials?
over the head with it.
You were saying something, Energy?
I was just
Sorry,
saying, if
Nancy.
we ever speak of cars one day, I can tell you one thing I've learned from personal experience. Screw GM. I hate them with a passion and their vehicles. I love some of the cars they have. I love some of the motors they have. I hate how they design their shit. You know how much of a pain in the ass it is to reach your hand in the smallest hole possible to take out 3 bolts?
I've never driven a GM car, so I really can't comment on it. Honestly.
It's not. No, the driving's not bad. It's the freaking servicing on it.
Care of yourself.
Yeah, my little
This is
brother
fine
had
for
to,
now, but I've
replace a
learned
headlight
about it. And while I do not know
a
its
car.
exact
I have
whereabouts,
no idea
pay
which.
a visit
I
to
am
the
not a
beast's
car
last
guy.
known contact.
But he basically
Then
had
root
to
out the
dismantle
monster
the
and
front
destroy
end
it.
of the car.
Yep.
This is everything I've got
Shift
right
the
now.
radiator, take off 2 different panels off the car.
You want to talk ridiculous?
just
Let's
terrible.
talk Ford, buddies. You want to
Oh,
replace
have you ever-
your radio in Ford? You have to peel back the entire front panel. And on
Most
that
of them
front
like
panel,
Bravely, friend.
yeah, and on that front panel is just a host of random electronics that are necessary to do everything in that thing.
Oh, that's bad. I do not like dealing with electrical.
Yes, like you pull the thing back,
I
it
knew
looks
it
like
would come to
something that
this
should
one
be on the
day.
inside of a
I
GM
starship.
sucks.
It's fucking
GM
on your
sucks
guard
with
at all
their
times.
GM
Speak
sucks
with
with their
Gunma.
electronics too, because literally
He
the
has
car I
something
have,
for you.
I'm gonna have so many electrical problems with it.
I think
Also,
it's time
Our
actually
sense of
fuck
what's
down.
right is what separates us
To
from
change a part on
vampires.
the AC,
Don't
I tell you,
forget that.
you have to literally take out the entire dashboard just to change one singular part. That it only costs like $30.
Yeah, naturally.
So it goes from being something that would be considered like a maybe 30-minute, 40-minute job to 3 hours.
Ooh, Obsidian, that's a good trade, good. Oh yeah, Baron, another strategy I had was just rushing, getting a lot of trade goods, and then literally everybody just wanted to trade with me, and I got a lot of free money.
Nanchi, when should I wrap up? Or are we
It's
start?
5:02, dude.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
You have about another hour.
Ah, fair dues. Princess, fancy some Total War? Warhammer.
Yes.
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 Yeah, see if we can do it some multiplayer.
Yes.
We're all sitting chatting anyway, so yeah.
Yes. I would love to do some Total War with you. I might experiment with someone other than Bretonia.
Yeah, definitely, man. You should.
But
And it's like